Let's just dance. Just listen to this. Ba, 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 ba. What is that? The Charleston? Ba, ba, ba. This dude right here looks like Oscar Wilde. Oh, this is gonna be cool. Hey everybody, this is deValiante, Diva for short. Thank you all for joining me. We're going to be doing a full play of Jennifer Wilde, Unlikely Revolutionaries. If you hear a bunch of noise in the background, no you did not. I do not have a total of 2 dogs in my room fighting for my attention, nor do I have the garage door open with the dryer running so that they can run through the house and destroy everything. Anyway, stuff has been happening. My life has been chaos. So let's do something a little less chaotic. Let's play a game. Oh no, the music stopped. On a balmy spring evening in Paris in 1921, Jennifer Chevalier, I don't just miss that shit. You must remain still, Yves. My leg is cramping, Jenny. Yet, Viviane is still as still as the statue. Bravo, Vive. Jenny, you promised me wine for posing. Nothing motivates true friends like a little liquid enticement. A little, ma chérie, I adore you, but I require more enticing. Okay. The paint fumes do make one thirsty. Okay. Let me search for another bottled bribe. I can't keep up with your appetites. The paint fumes do. Let me search for another bottled bribe. Return and hold. Press up and down to view dialogue options. To select. There we go. Let me search for another bottled bribe. I'm afraid the only spirits hiding in your quaint chambers are the dead. Oh, that's given me a chill. Let us pray it's not the onset of sobriety. Perhaps it's the disapproval of your dear departed grandmama. She's here? You'd better be dressed if she was. Maybe she's enjoying the mise en scène. I don't know French. She's free to do as she likes now. Unlike the living, even a ghost would blush at Jennifer's hospitality. In any recent visitors? I've taken an interest in boys, but no one's special. I found myself drawn to girls, but romance is fleeting. I have higher standards than most can meet. Yeah, that's me. Let's see. Let's go with this one. Wait, Jenny, are there any phantoms lurking about now? Yes. You're in France. Speaking of the devil, I hope it's not that ghastly neighbor from downstairs again. Who is it? Jennifer, it's Papa. Merde. My apologies for the unannounced visit. May I come in? It's Papa. Yves, where are your clothes? I can't recollect how you talk. You talk them to me out of them, Jenny. Still, silly Vive. It was your idea. Okay. Find clothing. Okay. Let me retrace our steps from last night. Left click on the screen to walk or use the WSD keys. Left click on highlighted objects to interact or press return and then close. Hey. La Belle Paris. How did you bespell us last night? New clue added to the book. You found a mystery comic panel. Yay! Click or press spacebar to open your sketchbook. Oh, okay. Bottle of wine. Okay. Robes. Oh. I guess that's not how you do that. Click the panel for more information. This is where you keep your investigative sketches. Find and combine panels in the correct order to solve the mystery. Okay. Come on, brain, cooperate. We are on the streets doing what? Pierogi! Come here. Pierogi! You were drinking. Right click or press spacebar to close your sketchbook. Okay. So they're talking. Wine. Ah, this dead soldier might explain our forgetfulness. I only remember propping up Her Highness. My amnesia might be a balm for my self-respect. Not a drop left, gluttons. Okay, so we were drinking. Right. So I would think... maybe we're drinking second. The wine bottle on top. Oh, okay, I see. Aha, drinking on the streets. My parents raised such a fine lady. Why is his hair black in that? Okay. The door. Come on, you retrobates, concentrate. Where did you ditch your garb? Do you two have an aversion to clothing? Probably. Come on, you. Let's do this one. Reprobates, not retrobates. I hope that was after we returned from the Pantheon Cinema. Oh, that was her. Vivian. We were at the Pantheon? Don't you remember? You were yelling out lines in different voices to match the action on the screen. The manager wasn't pleased. That's all you remember? Let's do this one. It's a bit of a haze. What do you know so far? We were drinking. This is what I've deduced. We were at the cinema. Or maybe we were drinking at the cinema. It's becoming clearer, but the order of the sequence doesn't seem right. We were at the cinema? That's me. Take that back. My pretties might hear you. Oh, still her. If you weren't such a dreadful housekeeper, Jenny, this would be easier. If you weren't such an ardent naturist, you'd be more inclined to dress. You should hire a maid. You're not a savage. I'm at ease with my bestial nature. Okay, so we're not done with either of these. It's a bit of a haze, which, okay, so this is the same, huh. No. Okay, so, we sang, drank, and I'm so close to remembering. Maybe your canvas will offer a clue. Let's see what evidence remains from last night. Ooh. The evidence of our adventures. Father would not approve. I should hide it for now. Left click to remove. Okay. Oh. No time for painting while Father waits outside. I'll return to my art later. Okay. And then we came back home. Eureka! The case of the mislaid glad rage is solved. Glad rags. I deduce you'll find them behind the couch. Alice, get dressed. What a shame to hide my glory. It is getting cold. Father. Papa, I wasn't expecting you. Yay. Clearly, and who are your charming company? They are my dear friends from Academe. Yves, Moldove, and Vivian von Furstenberg. Yves, Vivian, may I present my father, Dr. Jean Chevalier. It's a pleasure to meet Jenny's war hero father. Please don't call me that. I did my part, that's all. I'm surprised Jenny mentioned it. Don't look so surprised, Papa. Don't look so surprised, Papa. I realize it's late. I hope I wasn't interrupting. You were so interrupting. Yves and Vivian were posing for my painting. The merits of Dadaism. I was regaling them with stories of the time I stalked Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. This one, at least the truth. Oh, I see. What do you think? Perhaps some more shading. So you showed him the thing anyway? It's a work in progress. More like a work in distress. Thanks, dude. Jennifer, are you free for a meal tomorrow? I'll be up all night with these two. We are all free in our minds, Papa. I'm always available to dine at Maxim's. Based on the bills I receive, I thought you must dine there regularly. Maybe. Suddenly I remember a previous engagement. And I recall I miss seeing my daughter at Christmas, and she deserves a treat. Noon at Maxim's will be acceptable. Papa, you must be exhausted after your trip. Why not return to your hotel and get some rest? I'll see you tomorrow. Does your dad die? Lucky Vivian and Yves. They can nurse their hangovers in peace at home. It's not easy to look this good when your head is splitting, and Papa is such a stickler for punctuality. An accident! Zut! The street's blocked, and these rubbernecking saps are blocking my way to Maxim's. I must find a way through. Alice! Sir? Mademoiselle, you must keep back until we interview all the witnesses and survey the scene. Sir, I am going to be late. But if you move just a little from your post, I can slip through and get to Maxim's on time. Your fellow officer wants to speak with you. Your tenacity is commendable, sir. My friends are unwell and are waiting for me to bring them medicine. A fellow officer wants to speak with you. He knows I can't leave my post. Ugh. Your tenacity is commendable, sir. What ploy can I concoct to convince the gendarme to move? Sneak past the car. Let's see. Bonjour, mademoiselle. What a vision of loveliness on a miserable afternoon. You rival the prettiest actresses treading the boards at the theatre of something French, or even the divine Gloria Swanson. Impertinent flattery and threadbare clothes, I take it you're an actor. If this is an attempt to flirt, I insist you must try harder. I doubt you could press me more than you already have. By your impertinent flattery and threadbare clothes, I take it you're an actor. Guilty, but my words are not mere obsequious compliments. I sense you possess a lively spirit. Perhaps we could arrange an assassination later. Assignation? I don't. Over coffee or something stronger? That sounds intriguing. That's easily arranged. I'm welcome at the jolliest joints in the city. So am I. I'm playing the part of Sir Robert Kilbar and an ideal husband tonight. Meet me afterwards at the actor's door and I'll reveal parts of Paris you never knew existed. That's code for my penis. Plus, it will drive my leading lady, Mimi Saint Etienne, wild with jealousy. Take this flyer for the play. It has all the details and the fine illustration of me to tide you over until we next meet. Apply your persistence reacting skills. Keep the flyer. There are gendarmes nearby. May I point you out? Your optimism defies reality. Okay. Sir. Pardon, may I squeeze past? Désolé, mademoiselle, but we are witnesses. The gendarmes won't let us leave. Is there another route to Maxim's? The establishment is overrated and overpriced. But if you are shallow and without taste, then you must find another route or wait until the gendarmes release us. Merci, you oaf. Gendarme! Excuse me, may I pass? I have a pressing engagement. We need to clear an accident, so you'll have to wait. What's your rush? My father. I have an appointment with my doctor. I may be contagious. I have a lunch date with my father. I'll retire to a care in the meantime. A cafe. Okay. I have an appointment with my doctor. I may be contagious. You look healthy enough. I'll take my chances. Ugh. I have a lunch date with my father. I'm sure he'll wait for his darling daughter. Okay. I'll retire to a cafe in the meantime. Please stand over with the crowd. Watch out for pickpockets. If you spot this man, please report him to a policeman instantly. Okay. This poster could offer a distraction until I make my escape to Maxim's. Ugh, I'm famished. Papers and small objects can be stored in your journal. Yay. Okay. Ooh, okay. Pierre Dupont. Okay. Collected items. So if I see Pierre Dupont, he's in trouble. Okay. What is this? City of Paris. Meet Papa. Sneak past the gendarme. Maxim's Rue Royale. Meet. Do. So am I done with this dude? Reconsider and take a flyer? I guess so. I always need paper for art practice. I'll take a flyer. Apply your persistence to your acting skills. Keep the flyer. There are Jean. I may point you out. I'll take the flyer. Sweet. An ideal husband. Collected items. Wait, why did that just suddenly pop back up here? XXXXX. Oscar Wilde. That's why I saw Oscar Wilde. He wrote An Ideal Husband. Ha! When did he die? Pardon, may I squeeze past? Blah, 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 blah. I think I talked to this man in his entirety. Your lunch date will trigger my tardiness. I have information you need to investigate immediately. This dude. Okay. Drag collected items to the right-hand page to use. I'm positive I've seen this man. I've been keeping an eye on this mob, and he's not among them. Ugh. Hate you. He's right. It doesn't match anyone nearby. So if I go back to him... Philip wants to speak with you. Your tenacity is commendable. My friends are unwell and waiting for me to bring them medicine. They'll have to hold on for a short while longer. They'll be dead! Okay. Okay, so if you hand him this, what happens? Urgent. I'm not even a fan of the arts. Okay. That's not the gendarme, that's the dude. That's another dude. You, on the other hand... Stop bothering me, I'm working. I have an appointment, it might be contagious. I have a lunch date with my father. I return in the meantime. Okay. Can I just walk away from this conversation? Close. Okay. I can't do anything with the bodies. What am I missing? I can sign your flyer for you. Is that it? That's the only thing that you have left to say to me. What else? You don't have anything else to say. You don't have anything else to say. So... Okay. So he won't investigate this dude for any reason. And disappoint Papa? I can't leave before meeting him. But I was going that way, wasn't I? My apartment. Maxim's. I'm here now. Where to next? So I can go back to my apartment. For whatever reason. Okay. I need a fresh canvas for my work. Let's left click to add. Urgent. I'm not even a fan of the arts. Okay. Can I not do that? Painting over. That will be a no benefit. But this. Perfect. Now to add a reference. Okay. Nice. Everything's in place. Now I can paint. Now for a little fun. Perfect. I've finished painting. I must rendezvous with Papa. 2 maxims. Go to this dude. I have... But I know vital intelligence. Get him. He is Pierre Dupont. I'm positive I've seen this man. Let me check. You're right. The rogue is in plain sight. Ha! Wait here. No thank you. I'm leaving. In Finn, best not tarry. Papa will be fuming if I'm late. I mean, you just painted a man's death sentence. Oh no, Papa! You're just now noticing him. Aw. Unlikely revolutionaries. Chevalier Jean. Witnesses saw your father falling into the street. Alas, the car could not possibly swerve in time. My sincere condolences, mademoiselle. Your father died at the scene. Evidence suggests that he slipped and fell into traffic. But he was knocked so far into the street. He may have tried to roll out of the way. We're deeming it an accident, and we will inform the inquest of this fact. In the war, my father treated soldiers while avoiding snipers, gas attacks, and a mortar hit that left him with that limp. He dragged an unconscious friend through heavy shelling to the hospital despite that injury. Someone like that doesn't fall in front of a car. Doesn't just fall in front of a car. Mademoiselle Chevalier, I was in the war. I appreciate your father's courage, but accidents like this happen far too often. That F is really hard to read. Does your father have any enemies? Debts? Not that I know. His practices, something flourished after the war. He was respected and admired. I'm sorry, we have no evidence to suggest that it was anything but a terrible accident. You must keep investigating. Without any new information, we do not have the resources available to continue on this matter. I know the way out. There is testimony from a witness of foul play. Is there? Because we talked to everybody. Okay. Dad's walking. So... So there's like a missing piece, right? Oh. I can move the screen. Sweet. Okay. I know the way out. You have my sincere condolences. Your father had a key on him for the Hotel d'Alsace. You may wish to collect his belongings in case the hotel removes them from the room. Come back and see me anytime, mademoiselle. Y'all are being loud! Okay. Guess I'm going to the hotel. This is all that remains of Papa. It is unbearable. I must be brave. Among his effects, I may find something to illuminate what has transpired. So, there's that stuff on the wall. There looks like he was staying at a pretty shitty place. Papa was such a wonderful correspondent. He wrote to me in boarding school every week, no matter what horrors he encountered in the trenches. Okay. Like, which war are we talking about? My father's suitcase. This must contain useful information. Papa used birthdays of his loved ones for combination. My birthday is May the 3rd. Okay. Right, this way. Locked. Okay. Is this one of those things where, like, Europe, it's backwards? Huh. Or is it... That was a weird sound. The sound design in this is so weird. Huh. Suit, locked. I must hold some answers. I'll tackle you again. Dog, shut up! Oh, okay. Looks like a letter written by Papa. Dearest Tipper, give me one moment. Oh my god. These dogs are driving me nuts. April 6th. So... Excuse me. Dearest Tipper, I'm enthusiastic to read you are coming to Paris. It's been such a long time since I heard your voice. I look forward to showing you the finest offerings that my city holds. I think you'll find Maxim's a treat. The offerings will certainly be more palatable than the rations at La Bastille. What was it you often jested? My stomach would be in better shape if you had left me the shrapnel in it. It is a pity you weren't here to celebrate your birthday yesterday. Oh, the 5th. Okay. But I hope the day brought some new memories. If you allow, I'll treat you to a lavish dinner, and as a belated birthday treat. Talk soon, Jean. Papa mentioned the correspondent's birthday, the style in which the letter is written. They must have been close friends. Papa was planning to meet someone in Paris. Could this be the reason for his murder? Huh. Here's a picture of Oscar Wilde. Your father was banging Oscar Wilde. There he is. He's dead. I knew he was a ghost. Hi. Oscar Fingal O'Flaherty Willis Wilde. Poet, playwright, and critic. Deceased. You're the wrong ghost. Go away. My dear, you call and I appear. I didn't ask for you. Whose likeness do you hold? What was Papa doing with a picture of you? You're Oscar Wilde, the Irish writer who was jailed for sleeping with men. They called it gross indecency, which is a grossly indecent description. You knew my father? We met during my exile in Paris when he was a medical student. I admired his talent. And as an artist, he appreciated my advice and company. Jesus fuck dogs, please. Did I miss an entire conversation? You must have encountered my father in the afterlife. Can't you ask him what happened? I have seen your father, and he is reconciled with his fate, but there are some truths that the dead cannot impart. Did you know Tipper? It's the time to leave this place. No, I'm gonna have to look around. Did you know Tipper? Jennifer, I died 2 decades ago. A man has many friends in a lifetime. I'm not acquainted with anyone such a ridiculous name as Tipper. Do you know how to open the suitcase? I think it's Tipper's birthday. Your father always had paper upon him in case inspiration struck. Thank you. Okay, I want to look around. Do it. So it was the 5th. Really? What was his birthday? Oh, wrong one. Okay. So we got the letter. Ink, light. So it's not on the paper. Is it the 6th? Huh. Wait, I keep pressing the wrong button. So it's not my birthday. Can I look at my sketchbook? The accident, robes, collected items. Okay. Papa often used birthdays in his codes, but it's not... Oh, wait. Okay. What's the European thing? Okay. Alright, when was Oscar Wilde's birthday? Do I just need to look that up? October 16th. He was a Libra, like me. Okay, so it wasn't his birthday. Concentrate on the suitcase. Yeah, I am trying. Correspondence, birthday, and style which the letter is written. Okay, so... Alright. Guys, what are you doing? Okay. So it's not the 6th. It's not the 5th. Like, why wouldn't it be the 5th, right? I keep pressing the wrong button. Be... No? Nope. Am I too dumb for this? Oscar, help me. Okay, so the only clue he was giving me was he leaves pieces of paper everywhere. Do you know how to open the suitcase? Your father always had paper upon him in case inspiration struck. That doesn't fucking help me. I'm gonna have a look around. It's time to leave this place. I need to go further afield to investigate Papa's murder. Can you accompany me? You summoned me with your father's locket, so we are connected. I must attend as long as you possess it. I'm not keeping you captive. Jenny, I will remain with you as long as you need me, by choice, not compulsion. To where shall we adventure? The witnesses may have seen something important. Okay, so now we have to go talk to the witnesses again. And the police file might offer a clue to the combination. Talk to the captain. Which first? Let's go back here. The street possesses a strange quality. What a peculiar sensation. You have stirred your abilities by calling me forth. Now you fully apprehend the presence of spirits. Oh, interesting. Your father's locket was my locus. Similarly, ghosts can be tethered to physical artifacts that possess meaning for the departed. A revenant lurks here? What could possibly attach to such a pedestrian place? Your father's dead body? My dear, his cadaver lays before you. Weren't there 2 dead bodies? Ah! The one witness the police couldn't consult. The one witness the police couldn't consult with. The side of the street is closed. Yeah, sure. Have you identified the victim? We're waiting for family to confirm the identity of the body. But I suspect it might be my brother. What was his name? I'm sorry, mademoiselle, but we have a list of known relatives. I must ask you your name before we give out information. Marie Martin. I'm so distraught. Calm yourself, mademoiselle. You just saw me, crying over my dad, maybe 5 minutes ago. The gendarme is blocking our path, but I'm sure the victim's ghost may know useful information. The same rules no longer apply to me, if only that were true when I was living. Allow me, Jennifer, I can speak with him. Oh, cool. Oscar Wilde. What a pleasure to experience life anew, even in such an unfamiliar vessel. What a shame my sensibilities are affronted by a new generation of insults to fashion. I think you need to help me find the name of the hit-and-run victim. Alright. Hey, buddy. Talk to me. Greetings, fellow spirit. What happened? You were involved in an accident. Do not be alarmed if your memories of the event are hazy. However, any details you can recollect would be the most helpful in understanding what occurred. Did you see what happened? Do you remember anything about your life? I will return. I can't focus. The image fades away. Do you remember anything about your life? I'm confused. Can you recall your name? Yes. I'm Robert Dubois. But nothing else remains. All right, I will return. Bye. Jennifer? The victim's name is Robert Dubois. The trauma of the event has left him confused, and he remembers nothing else. Perhaps a visual prompt will jolt his memory. Show him your sketches. We must slip past the gendarme to interrogate Robert's spirit. Who would aid us so we can speak with Robert? Talk to the ghost. Okay. This side of the street is closed. Marie Martin. I am so distraught. Okay. Oscar, help me. I already knew that. Perhaps we need to find a unique perspective. Okay. So, you can't talk to him. Jennifer and I share a connection as well as a love of Smart Hat. I cannot stray too far from her. Dog, why are you like this? Click and return to Jennifer. Jennifer, help me. Yes, I'm aware. Robert! Greetings, fellow spirit. Did you see what happened? I will return. Do you remember anything about your life? No. Cool. Jennifer. We have a problem. The person controlling this game is not smart enough. So, do I need to go back to the hotel? Oh, investigate Papa's death, examine the accident, see, talk to the ghost, the second victim. Talk to the captain about Papa's file. So we do have to go to the gendarme. Oscar. I may know the second victim. That is certainly significant. I overheard his name at the scene. I have a cousin. Robert Dubois? He may be the same person. For your family's sake, I hope this is not true. Let me check the list of relatives in the file. In this regard, you're in luck. You are not listed as a relative. Robert Dubois is a common name, after all. Okay. Hello? Oscar. Bonjour, mademoiselle. We have concluded the investigation of foul play. Okay, Oscar, tell me. I do offer a unique perspective, but plus change? Don't know what the fuck that means, Oscar. Oh. I see. Being a ghost does have its advantages, especially for the curious. Poor Robert. He is survived only by a sister named Gabrielle Dubois. Yet, that may prove useful. Is there anything else? Okay. Okay, cool. I might know the way out. Again, Mademoiselle Chevalier, my condolences. Please return if anything else comes to light. Alright. Go back here and go talk to the dude so that we can talk face to face with the ghost. Okay. The side of the street is closed. Yes. Yes. I'm his sister. Gabrielle Dubois. I will give you some time alone with your brother to confirm the identity of the body. Okay. Hey, Robert. Robert, I need your help. Bitch, I'm dead. Can you examine these sketches? Do they help you remember the accident? Yes, there was a car. Your father spoke quietly, intensely to a man with a foreign accent. As I walked past, your father knocked into me. I turned and tottered. I noticed he had been shoved by his companion. We were tangled and tumbled into the road. The car! It could not stop. Did you see the man who pushed my father? No, it was so sudden. I must depart. I'm called beyond. Bon chance? Bon chance? He's gone. We were fortunate he granted us any audience. I knew it had to be foul play. We must convince the captain to reopen the case. Okay. Sure? Let's talk to this dude. I'll give you some time. Oscar! What a pity none can hear me but you. The world is a benefit of my bereft of my insights. It is. Fear not, Jenny, we will solve all mysteries together. Alright, I think we need to go back here. And get a file. Or... Bonjour, mademoiselle. Babashaba. That can't be correct. You must keep investigating. There's testimony from a witness of foul play. But the witness is dead. Yes. This is startling information. We will have to investigate further. Oh my god, dog, please! Your father was pushed? Tell me the name of your witness so I can take a statement. I know it's strange, but the witness was one of the ghosts of the second victim. He's dead. He ran off after speaking with me. Hearsay is unreliable. We must question him directly. You require a witness name and his direct testimony. Your hasty conversation with a stranger is not reliable. I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do. It is not unexpected, but disappointing nonetheless. But they don't possess your sensitivities, Jennifer. I have faith that you will learn more. Okay. Well, what if we just start the conversation over? I brought information. You must look into this. Did I? I know the way. Wait. Let me think a minute. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure I did not bring any information with me. Désolé, mademoiselle, but without a witness, we have no reason to investigate further. How dare you? It's a photograph of your father. It must be recent. He's in the hotel room with the briefcases open. Tell me the numbers. Tell me the numbers. Okay. 33. That is definitely not a date. Alright, backspace to close. Okay. Alright, I will return. Come on. Let me leave. I know the way out. Nothing more I can do. I will not trust the gendarme again. Oscar, we will solve this together. The fuck is she talking to? Okay, so half of the code. The captain is a fool. We can load more on our own. He does not know your father as you do. At least it allowed me the opportunity to examine the photograph, and at least it allowed me an opportunity to examine the photograph in his case file. That image was taken at this location with the same valise. Yes, we must take another crack at that code. The answers must be available if we consider the facts anew. So, what is 33, though? Um... Oh, shit. Wrong button. Okay. So, this is... Is it... Is it... Hey! It's the European way. First two numbers were from Tipper's birthday, and the second part was obtained from the photo. He must have meant a lot to Father. Alright, so what's in the suitcase? And Finn answers await. Jennifer! Mama? Ma chérie, what an ordeal I've had. But I see you remain loyal to your father to the very end. I should not expect you to care for your bereaved mother's whereabouts. You look a sketch. Your mother remains ever the performer. Mama, I do care, but I had to ensure no one interfered with Papa's property. Will you shut up? And how did you know your father always stayed in the flea pit? Some sentimental attachment. I died in this hotel. We do not have time to waste rifling through nonsense. We must focus on returning home and organizing an appropriate funeral to celebrate your father's achievements. This was part of his life, too. This is not a sideshow. Enough, Jennifer. We have much to prepare. Do not argue. She craves respectability more than love. Mama swiped the suitcase. I will not let her outwit me. We must get it back. Wait. During her dramatic evidence, an item fell out. Tipper. Yep. This is good. He always encouraged me to be an artist. He told me to never give up on my dreams. It's like I never knew him at all. There was an entire life he kept from me. I mean, he was fucking Oscar Wilde, so... Okay. Tipper. The war. The accident. Collected items. Okay. The suitcase is vital. We must find it. Oscar? Okay. So, we gotta go home. We must secure the suitcase. And Papa's funeral is soon. To leave Paris and return home is hardly a fair swap. I need to pack and prepare for the ordeal. The funeral? Staying with Mama. Grandma! I need to throw some essentials into a suitcase. If only wit and fashion could pack so easily. Do you spy that apparition as your grandma? Mon Dieu, I recognize that essence. It's my grandmama. This was her home, so it draws her spirit. However, to communicate with you, she will need a tether to anchor her temporarily. Papa confided in her about everything. During the war, he visited when he was on leave from the front. If anyone has insight to what happened, it will be her. Search for an object she prized highly. Maybe the gramophone or the lamp? Reach grandmama. Gramophone. The door. Oscar. Grandmama, it's Jennifer. Can you help us? I will return, Grandmama. No. Nothing? Are you sure this is possible? If you find a physical item belonging to your grandmama, we may be able to draw her to this world for a short time. Like the gramophone. Do we have to leave the apartment? Are you serious? Ugh. Looking at Papa's past, the country. Ugh. We have to go to the country house. We have to go all the way to the country. I cannot evade an awful reality. Papa's funeral. I don't know if I'm strong enough to cope. Courage, sweet Jenny. I will be by your side. Oh, shit. What are you doing, Mom? I know all of Mama's hiding places. I'll find it easily. Unless she burns everything. Sean, I will protect your reputation for the sake of our daughter. Mother, stop! You're destroying his life. Me, you, we are his life, his distinguished career, his duty in the war. That's what I want remembered. You can't just destroy what doesn't fit into your perfect ideal. You can do as you wish in Paris, but this is a small town, Jennifer. You're just mad because he got more bitches than you. Mama, you must allow me to recover Papa's correspondence. We have much more to discuss, Mama. I will leave you to rest. You must allow me to recover his correspondence. His papers and letters. I must save something. No, there's nothing in them you need to read. Mama, I know all about Papa. He can't have told you. He swore he wouldn't. Did he meet Tipper in the war? I can't even move that. He told me he loved me, and then later he got his separation. But I demand discretion. Mama, you're overwrought. You should go to bed. How likely is she to stay awake? I'm not leaving you with this perfidy. Perfidy. Stop. You must remember your father as he was. Mama, I will know all about Papa's past. Children! Jesus fuck. Alright. Collected items, maybe? No? Oh, Papa first served in La Bassée during the war. He served in the war as a doctor and saved the life of Tipper. Yes. So... You may know a morsel of the truth, but I won't let those letters reveal the rest. Mother. Stop. You remember... Did I miss something? Alright, can I go to collected? No, I cannot. I can't go anywhere. What? Jesus Christ! Alright. I have gotten no smarter in the last 20 minutes. Hey! Okay, I figured it out. A man called Tipper. You may know a morsel of the truth. Okay. I don't care about who my father was. Well, I do care. Okay. Whatever. I know all about Papa's past. We have much more to discuss, Mama. You and Papa were happy for a time, I'm sure of it. The last funeral I attended was my grandmother's. Let's do happy for a time. Jennifer, your insistent prattle is putting me to sleep. Hi, Purdy. And his country needed him. Papa was valorous when his country needed him. Jennifer, you're wearing me out with your chatter. Mother, please. All right. The last funeral I attended was my grandmother's. Your grandmother's ridiculous hatpin. She willed it to me and asked that I wear it on the special occasions. Her taste was always so gaudy. As you often remarked, I have a penchant for the peculiar. Could I borrow it? Don't be flippant, Jennifer. You get that from your father. I will do as she requested. I understand duty. Insisted that we play jazz at the reception. I remember Papa insisted that we played jazz at the reception. Oh, yes, always listening to that caterwauling Sidney Bechet. You tire me out so, Jennifer. Ugh, steal the hatpin. Ha! This is Grandmama's favorite hatpin. A sentimental family heirloom could prove useful. Mama always disdained Mame's style, but I will treasure it. Alright, so now that Mama is down for the count. Really? I won't let you tarnish your memory of your father. How are you still awake? I must prove to her that I know the full story about Papa. Okay. This is for Grandma. Okay. Alright, I don't have all of the order. I need letters and shit. But first, let's go to Grandmama. What can you... We are an extraordinary pair. Witty, persistent, and perpetually stylish. I love you, Oscar. Can you do anything? No. Let's go home for now. The best thing about the pair is the regular train service to Paris. Hopefully the intelligence we have gathered here will be put to good use. That was even more disastrous than I expected. But it assuages the guilt of leaving Mama. When deeply wounded, people are prone to lash out at those they love most. It was both my experience and my offense. You can't expect me to forgive her. After death, one cannot forget to seek forgiveness. Forget or seek forgiveness. That is our torture. Before death is where such power resides. Alright, speaking of, Grandma! Grandmama, it's Jennifer. Can you help us? Ma'am? There we go. Please, Mama, come back. I'm so alone. Grandmama! Fifi? Fifio? I don't know. Mama, I'm so happy to see you. I've missed you so much, Machete. Not to intrude, but we may not have much time. Meme, this is Oscar. We have met. Meme, I'm heartbroken. Papa is... I know, Jenny. In my state, such knowledge is shared. Do you know what happened to Papa? Do you know a man called Tippa? Merci, Meme. Do you know what happened to Papa? Ugh, nose. Not everything is known to me, but I will illuminate what I can. Okay. Do you know a man called Tipper? Yes, your father met Tipper O'Grady during the war. They became good friends. They continued to meet after the war. Your mama never cared for Tipper, so Sean became secretive about meeting him. This infuriated your mama when she found out. They quarreled terribly about it. I met him at dinner in Paris on a couple of occasions. He had a beautiful Irish brogue, and he was passionate about politics. I mean, he would be coming from Ireland at that time. I will discover what happened. You are my resolute detective, but sometimes you forget to take care of yourself. Enjoy your splendid life. I will, Meme. What a treasure you have given me to speak with you again. Few of the mysteries of the beyond revival this. Au revoir, ma mère. Je t'aime. Je t'aime. Bye-bye, Grandma. I miss her. It's so hard now Papa has passed. I must make them proud. She has supplied us with valuable intelligence. Perhaps we can coax your mother to speak frankly on this matter. Oscar, I never took you for an optimist. Death highlights the inconsequentials. Now, I observe all that is possible and wish it made manifest. All right, let's go back to Mama. Doing a lot of traveling. All right, going back over here. Mama, I really do know all about Papa's past. What do you think you know? This. So you do know. I tried to protect you. You were protecting yourself. You have no idea what I've endured. As usual, you take his side. You can read what remains. Letters from the library, he called them. God only knows what Tipper and his brothers were writing in those papers. I do not have to explain myself to you. I'm going to bed. Oh. Can you rescue any of the papers? I'll do my damnedest. What a crime. So much is lost. Only one page remains. It's written in a foreign language. Is it English? Can you read this? I can read French, Latin, Greek, and rudimentary Italian. Bully for you. What about this? It's Irish Gaelish. My mother could comprehend that, but I cannot. At least the address is in English, and it's in London. I must find out more. I'm going back to Old Blighty. My best friend from boarding school is a journalist in London. She'll put me up. Is this course of action wise? The good and the wise lead quiet lives, Euripides said. I did not take you for a dull man, Mr. Wilde. Indeed, I waged war on my deity with vulgar and an exquisite fashion sense. Oh, vigor. In honor of my father, let us be extraordinary. London and adventure beckons. Helena, I have some good news and bad news. Aww. I'll be in London tomorrow. Can I stay with you? The bad news? Papa is dead. St. James Park, London. So I sneaked away from Mama and travelled here to discover the truth about Papa's death. Poor Jenny. It must have been a lonely journey. I had company. Surely you're not going to disclose my presence. Another harebrained Chevalier mystery, just like in school. You are looking peaky, Jenny. Hang on. Are you seeing Ghost again? She knows. I could never have survived that period without a confidant. Did it happen after your father died? Yes. That must have been so upsetting. It would have been, if not for Oscar. Who? This is where the story gets intriguing. Tell me more. Is he here now? Yes, he's sitting on my left. Are you sure this is wise, Jennifer? Tell him De Profundis was incredibly moving, and I love an ideal husband. Your friend has excellent taste. I approve of her. Thank you, Helena. Your acceptance of my ability has always been a source of comfort. I could not have survived boarding school without you. You have always been remarkably sensible about your strange gift. And your friendship sustained me, too. Admit it, and made Latin classes more fun. I should have remembered our motto, acta non verba. And now you have a thrilling career in London. The chaps must be falling at your feet in droves. You were the one the boys always chased. The ones who chased me were fools, and the ones I longed for were chaste. Us career girls tend to scare away milky toast. It's better for us in the long run. As your traipse down memory lane, killers are loose on the street of London. Let us return our attention to my mystery, and we can catch up on old times later. The address on your letter, let me mark it on your map. Pierogi! Okay. Oh, shit. It's dangerous neighborhood, Jenny. You have a care. You're not invincible, you know. Your concern is noted. I will be cautious. You are a terrible liar. Adventure calls, Helena. Doodle pip. Oh, I only get one option. Alright, so now I have to go from the Tower of London to Whitechapel. Ooh, Whitechapel. Where? Check the... Ooh, okay. Oh, Saint Mare! What a shambles. I fear there is worse to come. Like the dead man? What a pity. None can hear me but you. The world is bereft of my insights. First of all, this dude is dead. What a ghastly sight. Do you recognize him? No, thankfully. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, hey. Almost dead, dude. It's Tipper! He must be mortally injured. I could see his shade materializing. Please help. What happened? I was shot. Who are you? I'm Jean's daughter from Paris. I found your letter in Irish, but that can wait. Hold on. I will run out and... No, it's too late. What a mess. What a waste. What can I do? The letter. Bring it to my associates. Liverpool Street Station. Now. I don't understand. I'm sorry, Jennifer. He's passing. They'll help you find... Oh, man. Poor man. He's dead. Oh, shit. I can't just dash off and leave a cooling corpse. Let me mark it on your map. Okay. Something happened and I just totally skipped over Oscar's line. His ghost is appearing. Perhaps he can explain. What is happening? My sympathies for your pain. I am Jennifer Chevalier. Dr. Jean Chevalier was my father. I believe you know him from the war? Jean, yes, a kind soul during that hellish nightmare. You and he were... It was hard to leave, but I had other work. Jean understood duty. You became a librarian and kept in touch. I handled information in the library, yes, but not books. My memories are muddled. Before you passed, you told me to go to Liverpool Street Station to meet your associates? Can they translate the letter? What letter? He died violently. It may cause confusion. Some things are so clear, like my mother's smile when I was 3, or Jean's laughter during our sunny picnic. But a letter? I don't remember. A librarian. Do I need a doctor? There is so much writing, so many slips of paper passed, so many codes and phrases, yet never time for the truth. Dying can be difficult, especially for the ill-prepared. He needs to assimilate his transition. So much to sort through, so much left undone and unsaid. He's no help now. We should leave. Even in this disputable place, shots will draw police and questions we can't answer. Perhaps his associates will provide an insight onto Tipper's past. That might also calm his agitated spirit and produce more lucid responses. We should hurry to the train station. We cannot risk losing the chance to speak to them. We will proceed and trust in our wits. They have not let us down so far. Rest assured, Tipper, we will return with the clues to clear your confusion. Okay. Fear not, Jenny, we will solve all mysteries together. Okay. Just gonna lead the way out. Okay, so we gotta go to the train station. Oh, she's beautiful. It's rightfully busy. How quickly the world moves now. At least if one is blinded by a hideous garment, you'll be cured by the sight of a splendid alternative within moments. There are so many accents, and no one seems conspicuous. Or conspicuous, or whatever. Fuck it. You may need to play the breathless ingenue and approach some gentleman. Only as a last resort. I might find it hard to be rid of the sword who fall for that act. No. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to you. Hey, lady. We need to locate an observant witness. What about her? She appears approachable. Pardon, madam. I'm somewhat lost. Oh, shit. Oh, well, there she goes. You broke it. You done broke it. Did you see that? She caused the clocks to spin. Incredible. I didn't realize it was possible, but I've only been a revenant since you summoned me. You must have come gladly. I can hardly court such an iconoclast. Perhaps it was due to her fury. I'm astonished no one else heard that wail. She has the emotional kick of a mule. The afterlife is far more complicated than I imagined. Alright, what about you? Oh, shit. But I merely wish to search for my friend on the platform. No one's allowed on platform 2 until the train moves off at 3:40. But I've my orders, miss. The freedom to go where one wishes is less thrilling if it is not resented. Can you go talk to her? Drat it. Do. Just minding my own business. Hello, mademoiselle. Good afternoon, my dear lady. May I introduce myself? Bugger off. Well, it seems good manners also vanish upon death. La-dee-da, Mr. Fancy Pants. I never cared for niceties when I was living, and they don't matter a damn when you're dead. Let us be straightforward, then. I am Oscar Wilde, returned to mentor young Jennifer, and I would appreciate your advice. Huh! She does remind me of my wee daughter, Sarah. Well, get on then. And you are? I used to be Mrs. Digby, back when I was alive. Now I'm nothing. A wisp of the past. And unless it's too indelicate, how did you pass on? Last I remember was seeing the tracks as my life choked away. No voice to cry for help. I'm terribly sorry. That must have been upsetting. Can't get away. I'm stuck, seeing people laugh and kiss and wave as they get on with their lives. Sometimes I get so mad. So you were surprised when Jennifer spoke to you? Now and then, I spot a spook. But we're not chatty. Not like you. But breathers don't see us. Well, never before. Have you heard the name Tipper O'Grady around the station? Never heard of him. It was a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Digby. I must return to my friend. It ain't natural a ghost knocking about with a breather. Let her be. And perhaps you should search for a way to move on to a new adventure. Don't you tell me how to unlive. Shove off. Good afternoon. Time don't matter when you're dead, idiot. I'm just gonna go back over here. No luck. How did you get on? I met a charming Mrs. Digby. She's quite a conversationalist. She expired on the platform and appears anchored to this place. It's ironic we're in the train station, but going nowhere. We need a fresh perspective. I can hardly discuss this with just anyone. Your friend Helena is a reporter, correct? No doubt she has useful connections. Oscar, you're a genius. Certified, my dear. How did she move the clocks? I can't wait to leave London behind. What odors and the dreadful press of common people. Doo-doo. Sir, I say, have you met a Tipper O'Grady? Push off, girl. I ain't interested. Can I not? Okay, I can talk to her. Come on, I want to talk to the flapper. Oscar, you're in the way. Hello, by chance are you a friend of Tipper O'Grady? I know Seamus O'Grady, Baldwin and bad-tempered git. That's not him. Thank you. These look like Irish folk. Sorry to interrupt. Do you know a Tipper O'Grady? No, but how about you get me a drink? No, thanks. I think I see him now. Bye. Pardon me, aren't you a friend of Tipper O'Grady? What? Who told you that? I hate the Irish. Oh. Oh, my mistake. I guess I can't talk to the other dude. Nice walk, darling. You should see me dance. But I'm wondering, do you know Tipper O'Grady? No. Never heard of him. Okay. Level prompt. Tipper's memory with sketches of his life with Papa. So I'm still looking for associates. Okay. I can't talk to this dude. I can't go past this guy. I hate repeating myself. No interest until 3:40. I'm wondering... We are an extraordinary pair. But can you... Yeah, I'm not talking to you. Okay, can you go back and talk to this lady? Or can you go past her? No. Bugger off! Okay, fine. Is there any other ghost on this side? And he says to me, I love you, Millie, but I love me ma more. I could murder a point. If we arrive in Seven Kings on time, I'll be crowned the next King of England. Can I not talk to you? Oh. Why can I not talk to you? Fancy a bit of cheese after this? No. Wait. Oscar? How did she move the clocks? Sure. So, Oscar, do you have, like, some kind of power that I should know about? This dash class refuses my will. Alright. Alright, let's see. Oh, shit. Okay. We're currently, you, the accident. Papa. So she died. Ghost woman. Okay. So we have to, like, fix her, right? Or... So... Whitechapel. So we need to go back to bring the letter to Tipper's associates. Prompt Tipper's memory with sketches of his life with Papa. Okay. Which I have none. So we've got to get Oscar to change. Okay. Let's go back to St. James Park because he mentioned Friendo. I can't believe you sneaked out after I warned you not to investigate on your own. You could have been hurt. I hope you continue to trust me. Tipper is dead. We did meet another ghost. She was able to move an object. Enough chit-chat. Salut. You'll have to continue to trust me. Tipper is dead. My God, did you witness it? No, but his ghost told me to go to Liverpool Street Station. What did you discover? Very little. We cannot find his contacts. I did meet another ghost, and she did an extraordinary thing. She was able to move an object. That's incredible. I would love to discuss this with your the Theosophical Society group. I didn't know you were a member. Our escapades in school inspired me to investigate the field. Oscar hypothesized that there was a sufficient emotional charge a ghost could affect the environment. That makes sense. Poltergeist activity is a well-documented phenomenon. Have you learned more about the ghost? I found this clue. No, she screeched like a barn owl and shot away. Okay. Do I have something? Not Mabel Digby. I found a story about her death for the Times. Was it an accident? The inquest ruled it death by misadventure, but I have long suspected it was foul play. What a marvelous opportunity. You could communicate with Mrs. Digby and establish what truly occurred. For you, my dear Helena, anything. Plus, you are putting me up in your flat. Normally, I would do whatever you request, but I cannot let Papa's trail go cold. Let's just... Because I think we need to talk to this lady so Oscar can learn a new, skill. You star. I even have a copy of my article on me. Might this article focus Mrs. Digby's mind and allow her to remember the circumstances of her death? They called you a genius for a reason. But even a genius phantom cannot carry a physical object for long. The police might also have an update. I'm persona non grata at the station thanks to my last expose on police brutality. They will give me nothing. Here, let me mark the station on your map. Perhaps you can ferret out a clue. Merci, Helena. I will endeavor to decipher your enigma. Mrs. Digby was taken from her little girl, Jenny. A child deserves answers for when she is older. I intend to give them to her. Okay. Salut! Hey, lady cops. Don't tell the filth nothing. We were in the boozer all night together, get it? Who knew I'd become a connoisseur of police stations? Detective Dawson, them damn lights are playing up again. Sergeant Clark, do you mistake me for an electrician? But, sir, you know the trick of it, otherwise it'll be flickering until it can get a hold of Billy Hall. And he's always flat out. Let's see if I can nudge it into cooperation. Cheers, sir. Hello. Speak to me. Excuse me, Detective Dawson. Yes, sorry, I've been introduced. I doubt I could forget such a pretty girl. Ew. My name is Paula Doyle. I work at the Liverpool Street Station. At your service, Miss Doyle. If you please, sir, I wanted to find out what happened to the woman who fell on the tracks recently. I can't get it out of my mind. I haven't been able to work at the station since the accident. My employer said I need to buck up or lose my job. It was a dreadful scene. I'm sure it must have been difficult for those of a sensitive disposition. Gross. I read in the story in the paper, and you were mentioned. Not the piece by that hoden Helena Hawkins. That's the one. She's a highly unreliable source. Dawson quit mooning over the girl and get back to work. But can't you help me put my mind at rest? I'm sorry, but... Dawson, there are too many pressing cases that require your attention. Ignore the girl. There's no reason to be so rude. I'm sorry, Miss Doyle, but unless you have information that's pertinent to the case, I must return to my duties. Fine. Alright, so I do have to go talk to Digby. If only we could obtain access to the back room, the file we require is stored there. Well... You are a ghost, Oscar. During our toing and froing, there are occasions when it slips my mind. Goodbye. What do you have to say now? What? Perhaps I could just look up the file in the back and reassure the young lady. No, he just received information the Irish Republican Army is planning an action. Do we have a location? One of the train stations. We'll flood each one with officers and flush the ruffians out. Why not send in undercover first? We recovered information at the Ferian murder scene today. What is Fenian? We might get lucky and insert a man in on the inside. No need, that's under control. Okay. Fascinating. What luck. I must return to Jennifer instantly. Do I get to read it? Okay, I guess not. Jennifer! Hello. I didn't uncover information about our ghost lady, but I have a lead regarding Tipper's contacts. Much of the story was redacted. Poor Dawson must not have high-level clearance. But Tipper was identified as a person of interest in a tip-off about a possible action at Liverpool Street Station organized by the Irish Republican Army. It mentioned the phrase, I marched to the ballad of Brian Bonnie? Brian Burrow? Honestly, what do they teach you in English schools? An important High King of Ireland. He was killed at the Battle of Clontarf. I cannot fucking read. Clontarf? If I recall, the case of the winning battle was losing the war. I wonder what is Tipper's connection to this group, and why would Papa be involved in these schemes? I mean, he's Irish. Can you go any further? No. So if we go talk to Mrs. Digby. And Madame. Bugger off! Okay. So, what can I do with these? Okay, so we can't do anything with that, but I'm pretty sure it's these guys. Nice walk, darling. I walked to Brian Burrow. Tipper sent you, eh? Why didn't you use the code before? I feared I was being followed, so I took a rambling promenade to throw them off before I returned. But by your twang, I'm guessing you met Tipper in France. We have a mutual friend. He told me he could translate this letter. Don't get much call for that. Yes, Gaelic. It says, weather's good, family are well, and we miss you. Please visit soon. Love, Mammy. Short and sweet. You should take your leave, Fraulein. You idiot. Fine, push off, love. I couldn't read idiot. I doubt his facility with languages. He's lying. No Irish mother would write a letter to an absent son without lashing of guilt. You speak from experience. Speranza was so skilled she could conjure it with rhyming couplets. I doubt those two will move forthcoming, but perhaps Tipper will enlighten us now. Let us present our case and you see if he will divulge more. Okay. Back to Whitechapel. Ugh, my nose. No one has disturbed the scene yet. Perhaps this noisy neighborhood is a fracas as wise as ignored. Tipper! Are these sketches familiar, Tipper? Do they tether you to your answers? Papa. Okay. Do I have to do something? What? Okay. Drat, this is not right. We must search anew and return. Okay. Did I not do it? Let me ponder further. Up and moi. Oh. Duh. Tipper, are you more settled? My memories are scattered like dandelion seeds. Who are you again? I'm Jean's daughter, Jennifer. Jean, France, a small peace during a foul war. You were a member of the IRA? From one army to another, from the bloody trenches to whispering secrets in libraries. Concentrate, man. Which libraries, Tipper? In between the high stacks of knowledge in the long room, we swept our intelligence. That's in Trinity College. I read classics there. Did I ever tell you about my scholastic achievements? I was an exemplary student. This isn't about you, Oscar. Tipper, who did you meet in the long room? My brothers, my fellow conspirators. Who? It's all past now, all memory anchored to meet. What will happen when it rots? The confusion will pass, and the great understanding will settle. The great understanding? Thankfully, you cannot access it. These drawings don't represent the whole story. A doctor. What doctor? Oh, that was loud. What are you doing here? Is Tipper? I think he's dead. You girl, you better talk quick and explain, or else you'll be singing with the heavenly choir too. Roasting in the fires of hell, more like. I had nothing to do with this. Tipper was dead when I arrived. Did you steal that letter from his corpse? No, he left it behind at my father's house in France. You turn up from abroad and next thing Tipper's dead? She's one of them spy seductresses. Cis employees. Well, I never. Jesus Christ. Everyone shot it. Hands where we can see them. We've had reports of a struggle, shots fired. 2 bodies. You lot are coming to the station. Paula Doyle, eh? I'm an artist. I have many names and identities. I'm sure that sounds marvelous among the art set, Mademoiselle Chevalier, but it's dash suspicious when you're discovered at the scene of a murder. Call me Jenny, detective. I designate your number 1 suspect under these circumstances. The infamy! Perhaps it runs in the family. My mother certainly has a flair for the dramatic. I mean, your father. According to my sources, he worked for Déjeuner Bureau during the war. You must be joking. My father wasn't in French intelligence. He was a doctor. For those who operate with such agencies are unlikely to admit it. Correct, Jenny? Did you know of this? I've been deceased for over 20 years. Ugh, my nose.
If your sources are so confident, they should confirm I'm merely grieving a grieving art student seeking distraction. Tread carefully, you could end up in serious trouble. You will be expected to testify at the inquest. Of course. Stay out of trouble in the Chevalier. This is a dangerous time to be involved with unsavory characters. What if they knock on my door? I advise you to turn them away. That isn't hospitable. It's the safe option. How dull. Perhaps you should take my card in case of unexpected adventure. Merci, detective. My philosophy is that adventure might be unexpected, but it is never unwelcome. I admire your joie de vivre. Joie de vivre? Something life, joy of life. If I had been sensible, detective, we'd never have met. You are most outrageous, Flirt. From you, that's a tribute. Can I blow my nose now? Jenny! Did these brutes treat you well? They were direct, but fair. They only let me in the door as I was here to fetch you. Ugh. Then let us depart with haste before they change their minds. I know you love a good mystery, Jenny, but it's outright war in Ireland right now, and it's spilling over here. We're gaining the attention of ruthless people. Tipper did not strike me as a bad man. And now he's dead. A touch more sense and a tad less daring do would be advisable. It's as if we'd never met. And your father never gave any hint of his work for the something bureau. He never spoke of Wilde either. It appears he became an expert at keeping secrets. Poor Jean. I should check in with Tipper. It's as if you never listen to reason. I do listen. Be careful, Jenny. If I wasn't under a deadline, I would accompany you. Don't fret. I have a guardian angel. I am no angel, Jenny. Enough chit-chat. Salute. Salute. Salute.
Alright, so we have to go back to the train station, but we can't get past sketches of his life with Papa. So I don't think we can get past... Yeah. Yeah. I think it's broken, though. So I can't get past right now, right? The ghost woman. Oh. Let's go to Whitechapel. Alright. It remains a grim place to visit. You are slippery, Jenny. The officer didn't notice you enter. What an indignity! How can these bodies remain in such a starry state? You've earthed such a wretched neighborhood. This is strange. Something must be up. Be quick. Hopefully Tipper will respond to this new information. Are you still dead? He is not familiar to me. Small mercy in the midst of a terrible tragedy. Tipper. Tether you to answers. Okay. So Papa. I can't go to Papa. Was he a secret? Papa worked for them during the war. Okay. So I can't go anywhere else, right? So... Often after the war, rumors spread about them.
So, Tipper was a member of the IRA fighting the Irish independence. So... Okay. Tipper, do you remember me? Jean, Jennifer. I'm still adrift. I need to know. Did my father work for the French intelligence? He was a charmer, fond of secrets and puzzles. Yes, the authorities sussed his use, especially as he was a doctor. A position of trust. People opened up to him. The war was a horror. He was determined to help end it. What was your involvement with his death? Nothing. It was a shock. No, Sean, my friend. You were in the city the day he died? He was pushed to his death. We were exchanging information about the conflict at home. He was retired, but had friendly contacts who could provide intelligence. Jean had enough of war he hated. I was still stuck in it. I think I was followed to Paris. They got to your dad first. I saw him fell. Who did it? It was my fault. I should have been more careful. Tipper, concentrate. I didn't see his killer's face. I was just about to hail John. I was so glad to see him again. It happened so fast, and then John was dead. Mon pauvre Perry. I was stunned. The noise, the cries, I didn't even follow his killer. I was afraid I'd be next. I slipped away. I'm so sorry, Jennifer. I failed him. Please forgive me. It's a relief that you didn't betray him. It feels like I did. You knew you were meeting? Who knew you were meeting? Only a few comrades in my cell. We're careful. There's always a risk of capture and interrogation. I never imagined there was a filthy turncoat amongst us, selling out their people for a few shillings from the SIS. The mole is probably the killer. An international conspiracy. This is beyond what I was expecting. Thank you. My burden has been listened. I'm being pulled away by a great force. I can't stop it. Pray for me, Jennifer. What judgment awaits me? The judgment of the self is often the most damning. Go in peace, Tipper. Now we must investigate an agent provocateur? This case becomes more complicated at every step. Cool. Uncover the IRA. Oh, dude. Oh, finally, that loquacious lost soul found the light. Son, Mare. Beware, Jennifer, this spectre radiates spite. Desist, Wilde, your pathetic need for redemption betrays your fixation with human conceits. I will assume control. I dare say you're exaggerating. Surely a fresh spirit is not that capable. For an untrained simpleton, perhaps. But I, Ratcliffe, am one of the pact. We trained and swore service to an infernal intelligence. Odious spirit, be gone. As if you could banish me. Who is your spy among the IRA? I wonder what it is like to inhabit a woman. Pfft. Oh shit. Get back. Why should I? You, who are so raw and receptive. Overblown sentiments will not stop me. I will not allow it. I will find out. Insulto. Oh. Interesting. What? Where am I? Oscar, help me. I don't know where I am. Oh, shit. Yes, I will puppet her, experience all her flesh can withstand, and then I will sample another host. You have damned yourself. My fate was sealed long before my death. Now a new freedom beckons. I will not permit it. As if you can interfere with my will. She is my pet now, and I intend to keep her. You are the naive newcomer, and I am guided by a higher source. Oh. Touch it. Parlor tricks. You have no power except hollow words. Forgive me, Jennifer, but this is critical. Ah, the pain! Jenny, we must leave immediately. I can barely move. What happened? It's hazy. Clever, Wilde. You're not the pompous fool you pretend. You were harmed by this despicable devil. How? Never mind. I'll knock him into the next afterlife. Come closer and attempt it, Jenny. Jennifer, you are too weak. He will be spotted soon enough by those who sweep the coal dust into flames. Hold fast your dull dogma if it gives you solace. Quickly, let us return to Helena. I will never forget this. Yet I will relish it always. Return any time. You need to recover. Come away. Gosh, actual possession. It was awful, Helena, like being stuffed into an empty room. And Oscar never warned you of the risk? He at least teases zapped the beast out of me. I was prepared for such a vile intrusion. I was unprepared for such a vile intrusion. He has explained ways to protect myself now. It should not occur again. But what a scoop! The SIS is training operatives in the esoteric arts. I'm so pleased my trauma might lead to an expose. It could explain a lot. There were whispers in my theosophic circles, but I dismissed them as wild conspiracies. Do you know anyone who might know more? Madame Sosostris, the best clairvoyant in London. Not again, Helena. They're all frauds and charlatans, and I appreciate the irony of me saying this. She is an authority about Garcette, and would surely know if there was any merit to the rumors. Helena seems assured of the woman's credentials. Apologies, Machete. You know this arena far better than I do. I will accept your guidance gratefully. Now I know you've experienced a terrible shock. I do deserve the right to leave at the first sign of rank foolishness. There's my girl. I shall phone and book a consultation. Here is her address. Bessie. Welcome, mademoiselle. How may I help you? Thank you for seeing me on such short notice, madam. Call me Jennifer, please. Helena was persuasive. She indicated your case is urgent. Jenny, a force prevents me from approaching too closely. Your spirit friend is also welcome if he respects my boundaries. Unruly intruders attempt mischief on occasion, so I have measures in place. I don't know what you mean. Oh, sister, there is no need to feign. Those with the sight recognize it in each other. Well, I do admire your bohemian ensemble. It's a touch obvious, don't you think? Theater has its uses. You were also concerned about subterfuge? Yes, Helena might have mentioned it. No, she knows better than to pollute my initial consultation. Let me be direct, then. I've reason to believe the SIS is training its operatives in occult matters. That is correct. What? This is an agency within an agency, directed by someone who exploits those with uncanny talents. To what ends? To interrogate the dead, to puzzle out information useful to the great game for power and gain. By Jove! They call it the Pact. So, you have been one of them. You are lucky to be alive. or even worse, controlled. I can see off a ruffian of any description. Is that so? Provide me with a demonstration so I may assess your talent. What is required? Can you tell me more about these special spies? Botheration! Okay. What is required? If you can commune with the deceased, obtain a message from one of them and relay it to me. I can offer a message from the spirit of Oscar Wilde. Who? Wow, the impertinence! I did encounter an agitated ghost in Liverpool Street Station. Was it Mrs. Digby? How? Oh, Helena is the connection. Did she come to you about the incident? No, I alerted Helena to this sad situation. Did you know the deceased? Perhaps you should ask Mrs. Digby.
Alright, so Ghost Woman is dead. And that's her article about her death. Is she part of the occult, maybe? So we don't know that. Okay. I don't think that works. I must preserve my energies for paying visitors, dear Jennifer. But please call again when you can prove your talent. I spoke with Mrs. Digby. Can you tell me more about these special spies? The Empire is besieged. The Great War set in motion a shattering of old alliances and opportunities for new regimes. Countries like Ireland are pressing for independence, and their rebels are difficult to persuade via the standard practices. This pushed the IES to seek out those with talents who pierce the veil. The Pact is a tight cadre of trained acolytes. They specialize in interrogating the deceased and preventing them from passing beyond until they reveal vital secrets. That's reprehensible. What a grim approach to the problem. Okay, yeah, I haven't spoken that. Alright, let's go here. Okay. I am disheartened by the timid fashion of men in this century. Where's the panache? Not a cape in sight, not even a fur-trimmed overcoat. And these poorly tied cravats. We ladies have led the charge, however. I can make no progress to the other platform. I shall have to influence the electricity again. Maybe I can replicate the ladies' actions. These hands may reverse, but not my fate, alas. Perfect. Miss, I hate repeating myself. No entrance until 3:40. Oh. Oh. Duh. Because I know how to read analog clocks. Oh. That's 50. That's 30. Okay. Oh, well, I guess 350 is fine. It's 340, but it says 350. No entrance until 340. It's 350. That's what it says. Oh, I just had to play with them. So that's 345. Okay. Oh. No. Yay. A ghost obsessed with timekeeping. The afterlife has a sense of humor. You may proceed. Merci, Oscar. No one's allowed on the platform 2 until the train moves off at 340. But the station clock says it's 340. I'll be damned. What? My watch must be broke. I'll signal the train to depart. It's off. Hurry on through, miss. Talk to me. Pardon me, Miss Digby. I thought I'd like to know that your death remains a mystery. Well, blow me down. Not every day you see your death in black and white. Don't know if I want you stirring my memory. It's all tatters and scrapes. Shouldn't I dwell instead on the time on the beach with Sarah when she cooed and waved at everybody? My special bairn. Your daughter? I always got her way. I couldn't say no to her. And won't she want to know what happened eventually? Would it help? Questions just bring new questions. You're finding that out. The dead don't have special wisdom. I wish I knew that when I was breathing. A senseless death will always bother your loved ones. And what's in it for you, eh, darling? All right. I was coming to meet a client here to say I had enough, and I overheard him plotting to kill someone with another man. But that didn't sit well with me at all. Who was the person? I didn't see him. I was so shocked I stumbled and he spotted me. Oh, it was a man with hard hands, and I was falling into pain and darkness. Happy now? I'm so sorry. Go away. You ain't a help. Oh, you're speaking to Delilah? She's a shite medium, but terrific at tarot. She loves her puzzles and codes, that one. You may have brought the fool with you, High Priestess, but have you met the devil yet? Thank you, Mrs. Digby. All right. So we're gonna go. I love how, like, in the background there's like a still Edwardian close. Okay, so we're gonna go back here. Okay. I spoke with Mrs. Digby. So. Okay. Yay. Was she always so pugnacious? She would have described it as matter of fact.
She remembers a man with hard hands before she died. And she referred to you as Delilah. She claimed you were good at tarot, but an awful medium. That's the harpy I remember. But she mentioned she was meeting someone that night, but no one else knew that. Only Mabel called me Delilah, and from back when we started out together at Borough Market. She was the clairvoyant, and I was the card reader. Why didn't you inform the police about her rendezvous? They never interviewed me. I don't like to draw their attention for many reasons, and I simply don't trust them. Plus, Mabel always told me the law stopped her and interrogated her for some spurious reason that day. That's a strange coincidence. I could ask Dawson if this is noted on her file. You can't bring me into it. I'll be discreet. I know someone. Now I've proved myself, please provide me with the protection you promised. Just one last test. You're a difficult woman to please. Humor me, since this is my specialty. I will cast my cards, and you must select the correct combination, which is fixed within my mind. Okay. As long as you don't spring a tea leaf reading on me after this. Okay. Alright. The cards are a mirror. The path is yours. The cards provide both questions and answers. Use your intuition to lay out the cards in one of the spreads below and gain insight into your inner wisdom and power. Trust your instincts for focused guidance on a single question. Okay. 3. The classic and adaptable spread that can communicate understanding in situation, obstacles, and advice. Past, present, future, reason, and potential. Can you offer the comprehension of your situation and look at what may come? Okay, so I think we met the Fool, or somebody. The Fool brought the High Priestess. Justice would be the future. Reason is the Emperor. But we haven't met the Devil yet, right? No. Okay, we don't have the Devil card. Maybe? An incorrect try. Drat, let me try again. Oh, crap. Okay, so I do need an extra card. Because she specifically mentioned the Devil. And she mentioned the Fool, the High Priestess, and the Devil, and we are seeking justice. And I think maybe our dad is the Emperor. Sorry, my allergies are kicking off today. Damn. Okay. No, Jennifer, that is not it at all. Blast it. I will puzzle it out. Okay. Let me return when I'm less frazzled. Okay. Okay, so I need to uncover the IRA mole working with the SIS. Prove your gifts of protection from the pact. Complete the tarot reading. Okay. Prove my gifts. Oh, I guess that's part of the tarot reading. Let's go here, because we had to go talk to Dude about Lady's death. The lights are prone to my influence. It could provide you with an ample cover to sneak in the room without being noticed. We make an excellent team, Oscar. You again. May I speak to Detective Dawson? He's round back. Bonjour, Detective. It's a pleasure to meet again, Miss Chevalier. But I hope this is a social call. I am free for supper. Really? What do you know of the SIS? Officially, SIS don't exist, therefore I know nothing of them. Uh-huh. Helena has been doing a little digging. Then why isn't she sitting before me? Because she hates you. Oh, she had this thing called ethics. And you don't, miss. Call me Jenny. All my friends do. Jenny, why are you interested in this case? I believe it's not as straightforward as it appears. She was meeting a man the night she died. I suspect the events are connected. I understand you're grieving, Jenny, but you shouldn't imagine problems where there are none. At least check if there's a note in her file about this. And what about the policeman she accosted her the same day? Who accosted her? Shouldn't it be on record? If it will satisfy you, I will check. The file is currently in use by a colleague, I'm afraid, so I will check it later. He's dissembling. The file has a higher security clearance now, so he can't read it. That's strange for a straightforward accidental death. It's a busy station, Jenny, and speaking of which, I must attend to my work, and the offer of supper still stands. No. If I'm feeling peckish later, I'll call upon you. Please do. No. At least check if there's a note in her file about this. What do you know? Yeah, yes. Au revoir. Okay. I need to see what's in that folder. Okay, you do the thing. Okay. I can affect the lighting. Why are they so dependent on these foul modern contraptions? Don't they own candles and gas lamps anymore? What a pity none can hear me but you, Babarashaba. So... Jenny, you are in the way, ma'am. Weird ass puzzle nonsense. Okay. This turns that on. That turns that on. Okay, can I do this? Yeah! I never wished to dim a spotlight before, but darkness has its utility. Damn it all to hell! Everyone stay put! Detective Dawson! Clark, get Billy Hall down here right now. I've sent a boy round to his shop, but we can't work without lights. Blast this nonsense. Let me see what I can do. Cheers, sir. Boop-a-doo. Just gonna sneak past you. And get that file. Okay. Oh. Can I look at the file? Dawson is such a conscientious chap. I'd have looked at the file. He may yet be tempted. Oh. Hey! Take that. What's this? A bloody card was discovered near Mabel's body? The devil? You don't suppose Madame Sosostris was involved? We will have to investigate further, and I'm not hanging hanging about here. Okay. That'll fix him. Miss Chevalier. Oops, I must have turned around in the dark. You are the most vexing woman. I'm told it's part of my charm. We have prison cells reserved for women, you know. And I'm sure you'd never condemn a lady for night blindness. It's a terrible affliction. Leave, Jenny. My patience is severely tested. You should indulge in a splendid supper this evening as compensation. My appetite has been spoiled. Perhaps if I leave quickly, it might improve. On your way, Jenny. All right. So now we can go back here. Let's see. I will cast my cards. Botheration. Let me try again. So, the Fool brought me to meet the High Priestess, but I haven't met... I don't think I need the Emperor. Okay, so in the future, the reason is judgment and the potential is justice, right? That's not it at all. Blast it, I will puzzle it out. Okay. So am I the Fool? The devil killed me. Past, present, future. Children! Pierogi! So, what if the past was my dad, the present is the Fool, or the Priestess, future is that judgment and justice. Okay. Okay, trust your instincts. Focus guidance on a single question. No. I already did it. Okay. Hello. Okay. The devil killed the High Priestess. And the Fool... Okay. I will not puzzle it out, because my brain hurts, and it's already 9 o'clock. I haven't eaten dinner. Oh, wow. Okay. I was doing the wrong spread. You aren't industrious. You are so industrious, Jennifer. I loathe an unsolved mystery. And what do you make of the devil card besides poor Mrs. Digby's corpse? One of her assailants must have dropped it, perhaps a fellow card caster. Or it was a warning. Perhaps. The devil denotes dangerous primal forces that can disrupt our lives. I would not wish to engage with that adversarial spirit. I have proven myself can you give me protection against possession? As agreed. A Rick shield. Oh my, that is spectacular. You are positively aglow, Jenny. I don't see any difference. Malign spirits will no longer slip through your defenses. Another piece of advice: you should seek training. Perhaps later. Right now I have a score to settle. You are not thinking of... Let's see that brute try to take me over again. Alright, I'm gonna take a little break to go eat some food. Okay, let's see if we can finish this. Probably not, but I'm gonna try. Alright, I need to go back to Whitechapel. Jennifer, if you go ahead of me, I have a reason to be suspicious. Okay. I'm surprised you didn't inform me early about Miss Chevalier. I was testing her. Why bother if she was just another fraud? Don't forget who keeps your secrets out of the gutter press, my dear. I'm always aware of your leash, Villas. What's your verdict? She's the best natural medium I've seen since Mabel. Hold on. Perfect. And this one will be so easy to snare. On suspicion of murder and treason, new evidence has emerged. I'm having her followed so I can confirm. Can I finish? You were leaving me alone so well. Hold on. Murder and treason, that's harsh, even for you. Soon she'll be another agent. Fettering out the secrets of the hoi polloi in the service of the crown. She may surprise you, Villas. This one has allies. Don't play your mystic games with me, Delilah. She'll fall in line, just like you did. Damn. Jetty, this is reckless even by your standards. I will not allow the memory of our last encounter to erode my confidence. I will face him. Alright, let me go deal with dogs. Just fucking started the recording. It's only been 2 minutes. Hey, buddy. Bonjour, Jenny. I will clothe myself in your flesh again. Ratcliffe? Ratcliffe? Okay. He's too busy trying to figure out his fucking name. Ugh. What? How did you learn that spell? You're not the only one with allies. Now you will answer our questions. Ha! As if I would reveal anything of consequence to you amateurs. Why were you here? Why did you kill Tipper? You don't get to demand anything of me. We can compel you. Hardly. Enjoy haunting this unsightly hovel. When you eventually pass into the seventh circle of hell, the avenging Minotaur will gnaw your soul for eternity. What an infantile threat. I'm no credulous novice. I can't believe I'm listening to the uppity French strumpet and her degenerate playmate. I had power and influence. This was not supposed to be my destiny. You have ended up precisely where you deserve. Women. You're all weak-brained and meddlers. If that grifter hadn't upset my meeting with the inside man, we'd all still be breathing. But a quick shove at the right moment, and you're not so chatty. You are a cur. I will get my revenge on you. Now the hidden pass of Osiris, I will find you. Let us leave this wretch to rave at the furniture. I do. I understand how it all fits. We must return to Mrs. Digby immediately. Oh, I'm already there. Yes, Perugi? Mrs. Digby. Madam? Back again, girlie. Are you such a Billy no-mates you hang about with aunts? I believe to serve the cause of your misfortune. Go on then, impress me.
This dude. Okay. Okay.
Not so clever, are you, girlie? What else do you have?
I guess I don't have, like, a picture of him. I see. Ratliff is his name. Plotting to murder. Cool. You were approached to join the pact and to spy out secrets using your abilities.
You sussed it right.
How did they persuade you?
Oh, you know, told me it was to protect Blighty, service to the crown and all that. Made me real rather, I'm going like newborn. But I was pestering souls who were passing over. Didn't feel right.
Wrong one.
I was coming to meet my contact here to say I've had enough, and I overheard him plotting with an informant to kill someone, a Frenchman. La Vache, that was my father. I'm sorry to hear that, my dear, but that didn't sit well with me at all. The French were our allies in the Great War. Who was the person? I didn't see him. But prior to this Ratliff that head up about intelligence, I gleaned on 3 IRA men from a dying spy, Sean, Franny, and Dan. It was that experience that decided me to call it quits. If it eases your mind, Ratliff is dead. Huh. Good riddance.
Will you be able to move on?
Perhaps I'll hop a train to the seaside. It was lovely meeting you. Get a better hobby, girl. Nattering to the dead is unhealthy. Take it from me. Safe journey, Mrs. Digby.
Farewell. I've already forgotten how to do a exit for her.
If that Ratliff chap is anything to go by, this pact group must be very dangerous. He killed poor Mrs. Digby without a second thought. At least he's dead, and you're protected from his spirit. If he pledged himself to an infernal power, it will demand payment. What is your plan now? I need to discover who was responsible for my father's death. By this stage, SIS must know you are poking about in this affair. I'm a reporter, and my family have some influence. SIS would be cautious interfering with me, but you are a private citizen. I'm worried about your safety.
And there's a matter of the arrest warrant issued against you, Jenny.
What?
Didn't I say?
You most certainly did not.
I overheard it as you was leaving the fortune-teller's den. You are being implicated for treason.
What is going on, Jenny? I'm a wanted woman, and not by ardent admirers. I'm staying put in London. Nothing will persuade me to leave until I solve this mystery.
Frenchie, you're coming with us.
I beg your pardon? And who on earth are you two?
We were arrested together. There's a warrant out for you. Murder and treason.
Fear not, Jenny. I know the best solicitor in the city.
Waste of time, newsgirl. SIS ordered the warrant. They'll find evidence and she'll disappear. Not even your snooty friends will find her. We can get her safely away right now, but we've a job for you first.
At least introduce yourselves first. A lady doesn't abscond with nameless men.
I'm Franny and this is Dan. Just call us your best hope. Jenny, you have the most remarkable talent to attract trouble.
And where do you intend to take me?
Ireland.
You can't seriously agree to this. Darling Helena, while I'm away, I trust you to put your sleuth hat on, figure out who's behind all this. You can't believe these men. I don't, but an SIS cell is an even less attractive prospect. Be careful, Jenny. One of these two may be your father's killer. It seems that all roads lead to Ireland.
Cool. We're going to Ireland. Trinity College in Dublin. Hey! Miss Chevalier, bonne nuit. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Sean.
This was not how I imagined my first visit to Dublin.
My men acted on impulse, not a habit I encourage the inept. Aye. The pressure of war can make men forget their manners.
My father was a soldier, yet he was always a gentleman.
My guess is you never saw him in action.
Can you explain your plans for me? I'm awfully late for the class.
You're direct, good. I am told by these two that you can see ghosts.
It's been known to happen.
How's Oscar Wilde?
How nice of him to ask. Dead.
I say, that's where the cat, my dear. Informants are the worst part of our business. They undermine your faith in the comrades at the time when trust is crucial.
I know nothing of spying.
But being able to speak to the dead, that's valuable. Men die with secrets. If you help us suss a threat, we'll make your problems in London go away.
How can I trust you'll do that?
Never fear. We always maintain good relations with the French. Letter entente cordiale commence. Speaking of trust, I require a demonstration. The porters here in Trinity are all our men. They've been whispering of a strange disturbance in the long room. You are in for a treat. The library in Trinity College is spectacular. Figure out what's happening and report back to me. When I attended Trinity here, there were rumors of haunts, but I observed none.
Let us hope we can solve this puzzle. I believe more hangs on this than just my reputation.
You must slip away at the earliest opportunity.
But one of these men is responsible for Papa's murder. I must force his hand.
Jenny, these are dangerous men.
And they underestimate my wiles.
Report to Sean. Leon, no deaf. Clever. Have a gander at what's inside. Door on the left. Down in front, he will accompany you. Come back if your art can tell so much. Oh, hey. Let's see. What memories this brings back? Do you know I won the Berkeley Gold Medal in Greek in my final year?
One of many honors, I'm sure.
You are correct. I was an outstanding student.
And a humble one, I see.
I learned humility later, and it was a terrible discovery. Welcome to the Long Room, part of the old library and home to well over 100,000 books.
Ah, la vache.
It is the only copyright library in the country. A copy of every book published in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland is sent here. Even before I was a student, they had to raise the roof to accommodate more volumes.
The marble busts are beautiful.
As a student, I fantasized that one day they would commission a bust of me to sit among the greats Swift, Socrates, Shakespeare, and Wilde.
One day you will have your tribute, Oscar.
Perhaps my infamy may soften as the world changes.
It's 1922, Oscar. We have moving pictures, wireless radio, and women can vote now. It's a whole new world.
It moves me to remember that my books reside here in the company of other daring texts, and many more inferior ones.
I'm sure the mediocre books raise their lids at the sight of yours. Other treasures are housed here too, such as Brian Burroughs' harp. Oh, I see. Quick, darling, we don't have all night. The hell was that up in the corner? What is this? Is that a statue? This is where our society used to meet. That is until a few nights ago. Our contact here insisted he would hear harp music and voices. He made a scene. We had a scatter. The boss wants to know what happened. But I think he was stewed to the gills. Oscar, did you hear of anything like this when you studied here? Intoxication among the night staff is not uncommon. And among the students and professors, no doubt. You should examine the harp first. Oscar, there's a ghostly presence attached to this instrument. Yes, I can sense it now. It is old and powerful. I believe its voice has been stolen. I'll need to get close to it. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh no, not music puzzles. Oh, is there like... Someone has tampered with a heart. It's missing a part. Okay. Okay. Okay, so there's a couple of puzzles that we need to... Ma'am, calm down. Left click to add. Oh. A section of this display is missing. It's the librarian up there. He's the fellow who had the funny turn that night. He's been hiding ever since. Probably embarrassed by the show he made of himself. Ah, he must know something. I appreciate how unnerving it is to hear unearthly voices. To this guy? Is that who we need to talk to? And this clandestine meeting. There's more to this. When was the gathering? 4 nights ago. That's when my father was murdered. We need to find out who attended the meeting that night, so we can eliminate them from our suspects. Don't say anything yet to Franny. You need to proceed cautiously. Let's give this harp its voice back. I have a suspicion it's linked to us in some fashion. Ma'am, I am trying to finish this game. Drat. He's locked the stairwell. Okay, so I need to find a key. Oh, hi Dan. Why are you lurking among the stacks, Dan? I'm browsing Franny. Franny's not a reader, so this place is wasted on him. Where were you the night Patsy went crazy? I had just arrived. I was waiting for Sean, but then I spotted the signal and sidled off fast. What signal? The flashlight blinking on and off in the window. Did you hear the harp's voice? That's fantasy. Harps don't play themselves, and definitely don't speak. You'd have to be crazy to hear that, and I'm normal. Ah, and did you see Sean? No, I didn't hang about. Quit questioning me. Get on with whatever foolishness you're supposed to be doing. Perhaps Sean is the man we're seeking. Is there anything else in here? No. Go to the long room, please. Thank you. So we got the harp, the door. Okay, so let's go talk to Sean. We can't hang about all night and without answers. I don't know where our next destination is going to be. Where were you on the night of these disturbances? You're the expert, you tell me. The spirits guided me to draw this chain of events. Okay. Yes. I'm beginning to think you're play acting, Colin. I'll figure this out. Okay. So... Oh, we gotta talk to the other dude, don't we? I think we already did. Tell me about the librarian. Potsy? He's huddled with the bobs in his belfry. That's one never been right. He and Dan always coming up with codes and puzzles. Tell me about the librarian. I will investigate elsewhere. Where's Dan? Probably has his head berthed in a book somewhere about. And Dan was at the meeting? I'm supposed to help you with this heart business, not spill about our work. I could return to Sean and tell him you're being uncooperative. Fine. I arrived late, place was deserted, and hung about for ages on my own. I found out about the brouhaha afterwards. Did you hear the music or voices? That nonsense? I don't believe a word of it. It was quiet as the grave when I got here. Alright, so... I can't talk to the librarian yet. Okay. Okay, talk to you though. Okay, he was lost. Then... So I need something. Huh. Okay. You mess with the scar. I don't know what else to do. Oh, this contraption uses electricity. I should be able to affect it. Confound it. What's the matter with this vehicle? It's inert. Oh. Just going to casually roll around. How did you, William Lecky, wrangle a statue in front square? Your grand opus was a history of England during the 18th century, hardly challengingly rare. Or fair. I cannot figure out this. Fear not, Jenny. We will solve all mysteries together. Okay. You've been turned about. The library is behind you. I was just exploring the square. Don't keep my men waiting, otherwise they'll fit you. Okay. Who's here? Oh, that's Pierogi. Hi, Pierogi. Okay. So, is there anything else I'm missing? Okay. I'm a ghost! Goodbye! Proud of you, Jenny. Never believe otherwise. Okay, so I can't go this way. I can't look at the harp. Can I go into the reading room? No.
Nope. God, I can't do anything. There are moments when being incorporeal has its advantages. Oh, cool. I just had to click on the door. Ooh. My goodness, a first edition of Dracula by Bram Stoker. To think my first love, Florence, chose that red-headed giant over me. At least I was successful long before him. Hello. A voice thrumming in my mind. I can hear echoes of it still. Below, it lured and mesmerized him. I have silenced its siren call. Bravo, Stoker. Guard well, Lecky. We will keep all others safe from its grasp. What a strange duo to congratulations. When will I get the all clear? I do not like the wait up high near the stairs. The agony of this poor addled wretch. What signal does he wait upon? Jennifer might be acting upon this information. Ah, that abominable light flickering, but not correctly. Okay. I think they're waiting for her to do something. So he's lingering, desperate for some sign to return. Do you know the men he mumbled about? I was acquainted with Stoker and his wife, and I spotted his lurid book upstairs. I could not pick it up, even if I wished to. Lecky was a mousy historian, if memory serves, and didn't we pass his statue in the courtyard? Okay. Dublin circles must have been so small for you to know everyone. Indeed, it was a relief to move to Oxford and then London. Yet I became a notable person, poet, editor, playwright, a pioneer in cultural discourse and fashion, and a model husband. Touché, Jenny. Forgive me, Oscar, but we are short of time. I think we can piece together a little of what happened that night. Oh, Provost. And who is this frightful fellow? Good Lord, I believe that's George Salmon. Did the old blowhard die? Not a favorite mentor, then? He was a professor of divinity, chess fanatic, and a dreadful bore, and adamantly opposed to the admission of women as students. Now condemned to watch us study as we like. A fitting sentence. Okay. Alright, so the door. Dude saw the ghost. And then nobody was here. Okay. Huh. So, I'm doing something, what? So, he came in last. And then he saw the thing. Okay. Oh, that looks about right. Just after I arrived, a telegram was delivered by an associate with the code word Breakspear. I knew we were done. I used my flashlight to signal Morse code through the window to warn anyone already inside. My father taught me Morse code when I was a child. We used to tap messages to each other at dinner time. Mama banned it eventually. I haven't been able to coax the librarian down. Can you tell me his safe codes? Dan and Patsy had their own system. I don't know it. It's safer that way. He's being obstinate. A test isn't a test if it's easy. Perhaps he keeps a log of some sort. Yes, he does. Your grand opus. And look, a piece of that confounded harp hiding behind the statue. Now I know Patsy is bereft of reason. Jenny will have to retrieve this. I was just exploring the square. Okay. I think we have the basic idea of what went on that night. Alright, so let's go talk to this dude. Give me some code words. Sean told me to pass along the message Breakspear. Ugh, we're compromised again? Is this your fault? He said you'd follow protocol. Damn it, I have to create a new batch of codes. What are you looking at me? What are you looking at? I told you before this isn't your business. Back off, miss. What are you doing, Picotta?
Rogie.
Can you get it for me? What exquisite penmanship, Dan. I am surprised. 73. Okay. Dash, dot, dash. Okay. Wrong one. Ah, the lights. The light dawns. I surmise the pattern. Come along, Jenny. I surmise the pattern. Yeah. So... Did that not work? When will I get the all clear? I do not like to wake up high. Okay, so 1, 2. Yay! Did I do it? Yeah. The signal! Sweet release! I am safe to descend. My head spins less now that I'm on terra firma again. The draft up there, I thought I was flying. Who was lured to the harp? It was a blurred shape to my weak eyes, but the sound in my head. I couldn't concentrate until I ripped out the string and part of the page. Once I gave the pieces into safekeeping, I returned to the gallery and locked myself in. I waited and waited for the signal. This man is far too nervous for such espionage. Did you see anyone else that evening? Before the harp sang, I got delivery of a telegram long distance. I delivered it to Sean when he arrived. The sequence of events is becoming clearer now. I want to hear this harp sing. I believe it will reveal something important. I'm going home to bed in grateful rest, far away from this haunted hall. Sean promised to wait for me in the car. If you were wise, you would leave this place now. And miss listening to a ghost harp? Not likely. We will keep the engine running. Alright. Woo! Okay. I was just exploring the square. Great, you. Nope, there it goes. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, the car's haunted too! Now, while Sean's distracted. Pardon me, Monsieur Lecky, but I need this part. This is undoubtedly the most excitement the old boy's seen in decades. Alright, I think we just got the harp. We didn't get the page. Yeah. Okay. That is not correct. What? Someone has tampered with the harp, but it's missing a part. The harp is strung. The harp, click to add. We do not have the page. But if we look at accident, ghost woman, papa, disturbance. So you got the telegram, saw the person, he did the thing and did that. Okay. Sean had handed the telegram by the library and he arrived and flashed a warning to anyone inside. Okay. Which is that. And then did you see that first? Alright, now, you can go up here and look at that Bram Stoker book. Exactly, was a financial failure. Poor Stoker had to keep ignoring Henry Irving's shirts. Oscar, your claws are showing. Let us hope his book contains our missing paper. Et voila! Okay. right here. Click to add. Yay, the page is complete. Now we have to play the game or something. Oh, a banshee. I'm unbounded inspiration, the instrument of liberation. My strings sing of sorrows gone and future freedoms done. Yay. A sweet sentiment, if somewhat obvious. Jennifer, my thanks for restoring my voice. Could you answer a question? 4 nights ago you escaped. To whom were you speaking? Few can harm me but those of the O'Neill lineage are sensitive to my presence and can awaken me from my slumber. He's tall and enamored of words and ciphers. In his soul he is a bard, but in the bloody era he has fights for his land. I must rest again. Fais de beau river, something French. It's Dan who roused the harp. He must be descended from the original owner. I think I know enough to confront Papa's killer. Everyone's vanished. Did the harp cast some spell? Quickly, let us depart. Name a nearby hotel. The posher, the better. They'll look there last. This Shelburne. I once delivered a lecture there to a rapturous audience. I proposed to my darling Constance several days later, and she accepted. I call that a rave review. We were happy for a time. My boys Cyril and were what the hell? Did Constance know about your feelings for men? Far too late, I realized to speak the truth is a painful thing. To be forced to tell lies is much worse. Have you seen any of your family since you passed? There are aspects of my condition I cannot divulge, but I have been reunited with some of my family. Let us escape while we can. It's Franny. You're coming with me. No, I'm not. I'm sick of being ordered about. You have to do what I say. I know who you are, Franny. How? Was it Dan all the time? The harp entranced Dan with an ancestral song. He was already here. Come on. Figure it out. Ah, here we go. Franny! It's simple, Franny. Everyone else was here at the point during the night. At one point during the night. But your alibi is turned up late? Is you turned up late? Even Patsy, with all his muddled thoughts, didn't see you. And you've been in your company, and I've been in your company for days. I'd recognize your ill-fitting coat and sad hat from 100 yards. You're the informant. You killed my father, and your brother died because of you. He died because of your damn father and his bureau connection. Tipper was making informal contact with the French government in case Ireland needed assistance during its bid for independence. Your father spotted me following him, and I recognized me from a photo Tipper showed him from one time. One time. He would have told Tipper, and I couldn't have that. I got rid of the problem. One push. You're a monster. You set SIS on your own brother. He wasn't supposed to be back that morning. SIS arrived looking for me, and of course Tipper had to be the hero. Your family was perverted and cursed. I'm doing the world a favor. Ooh, fuck. Oh. Well. Jenny, no! No, I can't let this happen. Okay. Okay. Oh, are we taking over her body? What the fuck? Oscar? Mon ami, where are you? Where am I? Hello? Papa, is that you? I found Tipper and I helped him pass on. I hope you're together. I know about your work with the Bureau and your passion for art. I understand what a difficult burden you carried, and I only wish we could have been honest with each other. I don't care about anything except that you know that I love you and always will. You don't have to pretend anymore. I accept you completely. Oscar told me the aim of love is to love no more and let no less. I love you. That's all I carry in my heart for you. Love. It's Oscar. My dearest Jenny, I've come to take you back. I thought you were Papa. Such a speech is never wasted. Now, you must return. You have a villain to thwart. But yeah, let's go. Papa. Aw, he did hear her. Miss, I just fucking... goodbye, Sherry. You are positive you can move? My locket saved me from the worst. It hurts like hell, but I'll survive. I just wish I could have seen Papa, so I could have told him. One day, Jenny, but not today. Look, it's Franny. Not today, Jennifer. You know me, Oscar. Yes, impulsive and impetuous, but this time let me act. But learn to accept help, Jenny. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, mommy, buddy. Flash forth lightning and strike him! Ha! The gun! I saw it. Okay, pick it up. We are an extraordinary pair. Witty and persistent and perpetually stylish. Yeah, I wasn't talking to you. I'm trying to get the fucking gun. Oscar. Oscar, come here. Yeah,
You killed my father. He was a soldier in the dirty game. We all pay a price. I will shoot you if you move. Go ahead, I'm as good as dead now. We'll handle the shooting. Give me the gun. No. I'm leaving with the gun. Good. You attract trouble, Miss Chevalier. And we've enough of that at the moment. You didn't honestly think I wanted you to talk to Ghost. I played along with that hogwash to flush out the informer. I was bait? It's the 20th century. These gullible idiots might believe that nonsense, but I'm a rational man. I suspected Dan. I'm right here, boss. Sorry. Tipper was one of the best, and we believed his brother was made from the same quality. What? What did you do it for, Franny? Soon we'll be free, a free country. Your Amadadans. We'll kick off one cage while we build another. There are so many forces at work, and they'll never let us go free. Don't make me laugh. I'm the only rational one here. Each man for himself and side with a stronger power. He'll be meeting a higher power soon enough. And her, that witch! Kill her while you have the chance. Turning for Edwards, please. Take him and met out your justice. He'll be dealt with faster than our comrades who were betrayed. Word of advice, learn how to shoot and stay out of Ireland. Make your peace, Franny. It'll be quick, and it's more than you deserve. You could have handed him over to the police. I suspect he had an accident in custody. I'd suspect he'd had have had an accident. I doubt his masters. All trials are trials of one's life, just as sentences are sentences of death. I can always tell when you quote yourself. It's important to be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Really, I can resist everything. Except temptation. Even I know that one. As for Franny, whatever happens, he'll have to answer for his crimes eventually. Aw, I can't be sure what will happen to Franny, but he'll answer for his crimes. Our intelligence indicates that Franny was scooped up by the IRA. He was vanished. Is that so? If we find him again, it will be in a shallow grave. You've had quite an adventure, Paula. Or is it Jennifer? I'm rather fond of Paula Doyle. I may retain her as a nom de guerre. Guerre? Now your name has been cleared, you should have less use for it. Any plans? At the moment, they primarily involve a long bath, a good meal, and a bottle of wine with Helena. And I hope to paint some pictures soon. So no sleuthing or jumping knee-deep into adventure. I'm a reformed girl. You lie beautifully. Oh, hush. When will you return to France? It depends on the circumstances. I suggest you avoid any trouble for the rest of your stay. There will be no leeway for any further bad choices. I'm forewarned, Mr. Dawson. However, London is a diverting city. Practice restraint. It's good for you. That's a recipe for a dull life. I'm not terribly disciplined, I'm afraid, Mr. Dawson. If adventure beckons, I will greet it gladly. You are incorrigible. Good day. I expect it will be. Au revoir. Au revoir. My article is a sensation. An IRA shootout with an SIS agent plus a French angle. And my editor's finally taking me seriously. There have been questions in Parliament. Helena, you are such a clear A dear. Bless you for all your help. Salut, chérie. Oh, it's so clear. You must cherish every moment with your loved ones. Their absence is so cruel. All my lives buried here, heap earth upon it. It's the end of the poem I wrote about my sister's death. She was only 9. My parents never truly recovered from it. Neither did I. Can you relay a message to my father? I cannot allow that silly tiff to be our last moment together. I need him to know how much I valued and cared for him. Your loving thoughts transcend all barriers of mortality. Trust me, they are a shining beacon of comfort for your father. How long will you wait with me, Oscar? For as long as it takes. Before you suppressed your talent in order to cope. Now you've learned you can control it. Your choice is simple. Shutter the channels or leave them open and listen. I remain open to the siren call of adventure. No more ghosts. Time for painting and wine. I remain open to the siren call of adventure. And I will accompany you. Common sense can wait on the wings. Not yet. Boredom. Not yet. Boredom. Life. Jesus Christ, that was loud. Good God. Alright, it is so much quieter now. But it's gonna get a little bit quieter. Give me one moment. It can't get any quiet. Oh wait, no it can. Okay.
I don't want it to be off. Oh, okay. That's fine. So that was Jennifer Wilde, Unlikely Revolutionaries. I did not know that it was based off of a comic book. Probably because So Jennifer Wilde sounds really familiar, but I don't know if it's because I just like having been in the comic book industry for as long as I was, like if it was just something that was like on the precipice or whatever, like something that I should have known about, but like I was also like I was starting to get into a lot of European comics toward the end of me working at the comic book store, so maybe it could have been that. I don't know. But this was really fun. I really did like the animation. The art was kind of not consistent, but not to a point where I was like super upset about it. It was just like a little off-putting. It wasn't confusing or anything, it was just off-putting. But yeah, I wish we had more about the banshee, like the spirit of the harp. Just because, like, look at her, she's here, right? Like, why can't we get more about her? But yeah, loved that. One, I recognized Oscar Wilde. Two, that he was a pivotal character in the story. I don't know the significance of why Jennifer, even though her last name is like, I want to say is Chevalier. It could be Cavalier, but Cavalier is Cavalier. I don't know. I don't know anything about French as a language. I did try my best with words that I knew. But there's probably going to be French people out there who are just like, are people who know enough about French to be like, oh, that's bad. Nope, don't do that. I barely speak English. And English is the only language I know. So if that tells you anything about me. But yeah, that was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I wish there were kind of more games like that, but now I have to go find the comics. So I guess comics are fine. Comics are fine. Comics are always fine. I will always love a good comic because that's just my background. But yeah, that was Jennifer Wilde, Unlikely Revolutionaries, and I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will hope to see y'all next time. Bye-bye.